What's up everyone, welcome back to another video, and in this video we are going to be taking a look at the team of Crustle, Shadow, Swampert and this Noctowl. So this team is pretty decent in the middle of Spice and Meta team. I got some positive sets with this team, that's why I'm showcasing this team. And there is one more thing which I want to say to you, that I reached expert today with a team for which I will upload a video tomorrow. So be sure to subscribe to my channel and turn on notifications so that you can get a notification for that video. So here we have Crustle. This is a decent team, and so let's get into the battles. I have explained the team already, so I have put up timestamps below so that you can get into certain sections of the video, so that to check out other different matchups, and you can also speed up the video if you are thinking that the pace of the video is slow. So let's get into the battles. First battle, we have Crustle versus Walrein. So how I like to play this matchup is I shield once on my Crustle and then fully farm down this Walrein. I will not throw any move on this Walrein. There is no need to throw it because I am using a shield, and Walrein I cannot use a shield because I'm not throwing any moves. So here I will use a shield, and I need that energy to get some shields from the second mount. So here I shielded the second Icicle Spear, because if I would have shielded first Icicle Spear, then Walrein would have threatened me with an AQ to get my final shield, which would have been very scary for me. Opponent decided to come in with Lantern, and he shielded my first move, which was really shocking for me because normally if I would use Lantern, I will not shield a move from Crustle. I throwed a Rock Slide, which did a respectable amount of damage. I will come into my Swampert, and here I decided to no shield for some reason. This Hydro Pump, and boom, it put my Swampert very low. I thought that I was in a dilemma of that if I shield save a shield for my Noctowl, and should I shield this move here, because I thought that something in the back could beat my Swampert, and it can get a lot of energy from my Swampert if I decide to shield. At that time I was thinking that there is a grass type in the back, but it is an Araquanid. It is kind of a Swampert answer, but it is not a grass type which does super effective damage on my Swampert. So I should have shielded that Hydro Pump, but I'm still looking decent. I will switch into my Swampert because I knew that I can get to Hydro Cannon again in this matchup, and sure enough I got to it. And here I KO'd the Lantern, which was the job of Swampert, and I have a shield left for a potential Bug Buzz, which Araquanid can try to throw. And GG's to the opponent. Nice battle. Next battle we have against a legend player. Here we have Crustle versus Magcargo. This is a decent lead for me. This is also a decent lead for me, as Magcargo has Incinerate. Here I will play it same as the previous matchup. I will shield one move and I will try to farm it down. Magcargo threw or throwed, I don't know which sense should be used. Rock Tomb, which debuffed my Crustle, therefore I knew that I couldn't farm down that Magcargo before Magcargo can get to a move, so I snapped it down with my Noctowl. Here opponent's answer to my Noctowl is his own Noctowl, which was really shocking to me. I thought that something in the back might be weak to my Noctowl, probably Trevenant, because there are a lot of Trevenants roaming around in this meta. So here I will still no shield this move. I'm thinking that because my Crustle is very healthy, that it can throw 1 to 2 moves, and my Swampert is fully healthy as well. So opponent's last Pokemon is Venusaur. I was thinking that it could be Trevenant, but this is decent as well. I will throw this Accessor here to get the shield, because Venusaur has shields. I know that only I want here is two shields from Venusaur because I can throw a Hydro Cannon or an EQ to cure this Venusaur, and I shielded this move. I thought that this excess damage will in uh, put it in and put it in a Hydro Cannon range, and Venusaur will have to throw its energy. Otherwise, I will get to another Accessor which will kill Venusaur. So I got a shield. I made the Venusaur throw. I know that my loose con can be throwing a Hydro Cannon. It was that opponent catches a Hydro Cannon on his Noctowl. So I was doubling up on moves, or I could have CMP died on a Frenzy Plant to throw that move. So decent matchup. I anticipated the catch, so that's why I was able to win that. Next battle we have Crustle versus Noctowl. I would have played this as same as the previous battles. I would have shielded once and farm it all the way down. I wouldn't have shielded the another Sky Attack here. I switched into my Swampert. I no shielded the player up, which was really bad for me. I will shield up this move, but at this point, one discharge will also KO my Swampert, which is looking rough for me. If opponent decides to use both shields, then I'm looking pretty strong. Or he should boom, just sack his dead end at this point. I will throw this Hydro Cannon here. One shield is guaranteed, or I will get a lot of. I will, or my Shadow Swampert will do a lot of damage here. Noctowl cannot farm down my Swampert for a lot of energy because my Swampert was low. Opponent's last Pokemon is Swampert. And here it is a tough matchup because Swampert can win this matchup with a lot of HP. Swampert is a problem for my team. If I get it in a lead, it's hard to beat it with my own Swampert and Noctowl. If you get Swampert on the lead with this team, then you should switch into your own Swampert. And then try to get a shield advantage, or energy advantage, or try to beat Swampert with your own Swampert. Because if you try to play that matchup with Noctowl, then Swampert will out-spam you with Hydro Cannons, which happened here. But because this is the end game, I was feeling a bit. I'm in a decent position. That's why. That's why I didn't. That is the reason. So here, opponent switched into Noctowl. My only win con was to farm down that Noctowl and throw a move on this Swampert. For some reason, Swampert didn't decided to throw energy. I think opponent was thinking of doubling up on moves, but my Crustle just out spammed him to one Accessor here. We have the same matchup of Crustle versus Walrein. I will do the same thing. No shield the first move, and I will shield the second move and fully farm it down. So not need to throw my energy, and I'm looking pretty great here. Pretty good here. I'm also watching my videos to see a lot of to improve on a lot of my mistakes. So here I won the lead matchup. Here I will throw Accessor here just to get a shield because my Crustle has a lot of energy. It can be a downfall as well because I could have thrown 2 Rock Slides and I cannot get to another move. So I will throw Rock Slide here. This Rock Slide did a decent amount of damage, and Crustle bring this Vigoroth down to 40% HP, which is really good for me. But Vigoroth has a lot of energy, so to soak that energy, I'm coming in with my Noctowl. After this, I think I will not shield because I'm saving this shield for my Swampert, and I will throw Swampert. I was gonna throw that move, but I thought that something in the back is weak to my Noctowl, so I switched into my Swampert, and it was a Marowak. I don't know why opponent switched. He would have stayed in. I think it was a reflex action. It was not intended by opponent to come in with Marowak against my Swampert, or I could have farmed down his uh, 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 Vigoroth anyways and throwed a lot of moves on Marowak. So that was a GG's in the end. There was nothing opponent could have done. Here we have a bad lead of Vigoroth. Normally I switch into my Noctowl because Swampert, if opponent decided to stay in the matchup, then it can be very problematic for my Swampert. I can lose switch. That's why I not generally switch into my Noctowl. Here opponent decided to answer my Noctowl with a grass type which has charm. So I'm thinking that something in the back also has charm. So what I will do here is I will throw this sky attack just to get a lot of damage, so that oh yeah, I have Walrein instead of Crustle. So I forgot to tell the reason. This is the last set of yesterday's battle. Here I was really going negative with the team in that set because there are some sets where you even if your team is the strongest, you will get out counters for a set. So I decided to change the team a bit for in the last battles. I thought that Crustle is a decent trap answer and grass type answer, but Walrein do the same job. So I decided to switch it up with my Walrein. So here I decided to come in with my Swampert because I don't want my Walrein to face it. And here comes the body slam. Did a lot of damage, but I know that I can get to this Hydro Cannon. Either it will get a shield, or if it does not, I will be able to get to a Hydro Cannon before Vigoroth can get to its move. Here Vigoroth decided to no shield. Here comes Wigglytuff, which is opponent's last Pokemon. I will throw this Hydro Cannon when with 1 HP and a Dream on my Shadow Swampert, and I decided to answer that Wigglytuff with my Walrein with a shield. So opponent decided to surrender. So let's get into the next battle where we have Crustle versus, this is a final battle of the video as well. So here we have Walrein versus Vigoroth, a very bad lead. So how I decided to answer this is that I switch into my Noctowl straight away. There is no need to stay in that matchup and get some counter damage. I will no shield this move. I normally no shield 1 or 2 body slams. I have a lot of energy from the previous matchup. So opponent decided to come in with Talonflame. I will spam these sky attacks which I have stored. I'm trying to get to 3 sky attacks, which I think I can, because I will shield next move if it comes that I can throw third sky attack. So here opponent shielded the second sky attack. I will throw this sky attack. I think it can get a shield because Talonflame has a lot of energy, almost close to, I think it has 4 Incinerates worth of energy. I will come in with my Walrein and try to farm it down. I will shield this move here. Even if it's a flame charge, I cannot risk it because Brave Bird will one-shot my Walrein. And I was here Talonflame was 1 Incinerate away from the move, and I was able to throw 3 Icicle Spears for the kill of Talonflame. And here comes the Vigoroth. Opponent has his last Pokemon. I will throw 2 Icicle Spears here. Just to give some chip damage, not chip damage, these 2 Icicle Spears will put this Vigoroth very low, that my Swampert can farm it down, and even 1 or 2 mud shot head start for Swampert can really win a lot of matchups. Here opponent's last Pokemon is Noctowl, so it was very tough for me, as all of you know that Swampert is very glassy. I thought that I couldn't survive move on my Swampert. That's why I was praying that can I survive this move? Can I survive this move? Because if I survive this move just like now, which my real here Ivy's come in clutch, I can say I was able to throw this Hydro Cannon, boom. I can survive this move, then I can win this game. So GG's to the opponent. Nice battle. Remember to subscribe my channel to see those expert battles with a really great Summer Cup team. It has 4 themes in it. Means I can make 4 videos with that team, but you can say that it is 4 in 1. 4 videos in 1 video. So make sure to so definitely consider subscribing to my channel and like the video if you enjoyed it. And thanks for watching. I will meet you in the next video.